Hello, my people. Good day to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you are listening to this, thank you for tuning in every single day to listen to me on Daily Mind Shift. My name is Michael Ujola for Mindset Transformation Africa. And on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift, I want to talk about something about our relationships, all right, and how to improve it. Let me anchor today's episode on this statement. If you want to improve your relationships, discover someone's wants or needs today and deliver on it. Do you want to improve your relationship? If you want to improve your relationships, discover someone's want, what someone needs today, and deliver on it. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you intentionally met someone's needs without them asking you? I mean, really took the time to understand what they wanted or what they needed, and then you actually did something about it. Because if you want to improve your relationships, whether it is your friendships, your marriage, your business partnerships, or even your relationship with a stranger, this is the key. Stop waiting for people to tell you what they need. Start paying attention and start delivering when you discover a gap. Most people walk through life focused on themselves alone. What they need, what they want, what they are not getting, that's all they think about. But the most impactful relationships are the ones that stand the test of time. They are the ones that create deep trust and love and respect. They happen when people start giving without being told. You start giving without someone asking. So today, let us just shift the way we think a little bit about relationships. We will talk about why meeting people's needs strengthens relationships, and how to recognize when someone actually needs something, and how delivering on a simple need can transform the way people see you and the way you experience life. By the end of today's episode, I promise you, you will see your relationships differently. So let's get into it. See, the secret to a better relationship is to make people feel seen and make people feel valued. That is one major secret of a better relationship. And that is something that most of us don't always admit out loud. Every single person you meet is carrying a need. Every single person you meet, they might not be needy, but that doesn't mean they don't have needs. Some are obvious, like a friend going through a tough time that needs support. It's obvious. A spouse working overtime that needs appreciation. It's obvious. A struggling co-worker that needs encouragement. It's obvious. But most needs of people, they go unspoken. People don't just always tell you that they need help, all right? They don't always ask for encouragement. They don't always express what they are missing. But when someone steps in without being asked, when someone notices and delivers on that need, something powerful happens, all right? That is when trust is built. That is when love deepens. That is when people feel seen and valued. Because at the core of every strong relationship is this simple truth. People don't just want to be around you, all right? They want to feel like they matter to you. People don't just want to be around you. They want to feel like they matter to you. And when you take the time to meet a need without them having to beg for it, you show them that they do matter to you. You are able to show it to them. And here is how to identify someone's needs, even when they don't say it out loud. Here is how. So, number one thing is you listen to what they say and what they don't say. That's the first thing. Most people drop clues about what they need. A friend might say, man, I've been feeling really overwhelmed lately. They just told you something. They just told you that they need support. They need someone to check in with them. A co-worker might say, I don't even think anyone notices the work I do. They just told you that they need appreciation. They need to feel valued. A family member might stop showing up to events and say, I'm just too busy. They just told you that they might be needing encouragement. They might need someone to remind them that they matter. The question is, are you listening? Because most of us are too distracted by our own needs or our own wants. We are nodding our heads while thinking about our own problems. We hear the words, but we don't process the meaning behind those words. But when you really listen, when you slow down and hear what people are actually saying, you will start recognizing needs around you. All right, you will start recognizing needs all around you. And also you watch actions, because actions reveal more than words. Sometimes people won't tell you what they need, but their actions will. If someone is withdrawing from conversations, they might need connection. If someone is working non-stop, they might need a reminder to rest. If someone is snapping at small things, they might need space, they might need understanding. Action reveal unspoken needs. Pay attention. And if you start paying attention, not just to what people say, but to how they behave, you will start seeing the gaps that they don't know how to express. You start seeing those gaps. And also ask yourself, if I were them, what will I need right now? That is you putting yourself in their shoes. If I were them, what will I need right now? Imagine you are in their situation. What would you want? What would you need? If you were the overwhelmed friend, what would help you? Maybe a text saying, hey, I'm here for you. If you are the exhausted co-worker, what would encourage you? Maybe a simple, hey, I see how hard you're working. You're doing an amazing job. If you were the frustrated family member, what will make a difference to you? Maybe just someone saying, I appreciate you. See, when in doubt, practice empathy. When in doubt, practice empathy, because the more you train yourself to step into someone else's perspective, the easier it becomes to meet their needs without telling them, or without them telling you, without them ever having to ask. Because you practice empathy, you put yourself in their shoes, you'll be able to know where the shoe pinches. See, there is a magic that happens on delivering on a need. That is where action comes into play. Because knowing someone's need isn't enough. You have to do something about it. And here's the thing. It doesn't have to be something big. Okay? It doesn't have to be something big. If someone needs encouragement, send a message or make a call. If someone needs appreciation, write a note or say a kind word. If someone needs support, show up for them. Physically, show up for them. Emotionally, show up for them. Mentally, show up for them. Small gestures like that have huge impact. Because it is not about grand actions, it is about intentional ones. Okay, it is not about the big action that you're taking. It's about how intentional those actions are. How meeting needs will strengthen your relationship is the next question that I know you'll be asking. When you become someone who pays attention and takes action, you transform your relationships. You transform your relationships. And this is why. Number one, people will feel safe with you. When people know you are someone who listens, who notices, who cares, they trust you more. And number two, people are more willing to give back to you. When you meet people's needs, they naturally want to do the same for you. Okay, they naturally want to do the same for you. And also you become a people person a person that people want to be around. People want to be around you because let's be real. Who doesn't want to be around someone who makes them feel valued? No one. The more you give of yourself, the stronger your relationships will become. So this is the challenge I want to give it to you today. Deliver on a need today. Find one person, identify one need, and deliver on it today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today, after listening to this, send that text. Make that call. Offer that encouragement. Show that appreciation. Do that one thing that lets them know that they matter to you. Because when you start making this a habit, when you start looking for needs and meeting them, your relationships will never be the same. All right, your relationships will become better. It will never be the same. This is my final thought for today. See, the greatest relationships are built on thoughtfulness. The greatest relationships are built on thoughtfulness. At the end of the day, relationship doesn't grow because of grand gestures. Oh, you take them to Dubai or Maldives. Those are beautiful, beautiful things to do. But they grow because of consistent thoughtfulness. The people in your life are carrying needs. Whether they say it out or not, they are carrying needs. And the more you notice those needs, the more you meet those needs, the more you give without being asked, the stronger, deeper, and more fulfilling your relationships will be. So today, find a need. All right, find a need and deliver on that need. And you will see how it transforms not just your life, but not just the life of the people you are meeting their needs, but it will transform your life too. So let me say it again. Take action, find the need, deliver on that need, and your life and the life of the people that you are serving will be transformed. Thank you.